D.C. tonight. The woman appears at Archer's elbow. Up close, it's clear from the way she is wobbling and having trouble keeping her kohl-rimmed eyes open that she's drunk. "Can I get a pic?" She gestures to the two women behind her who wave. "We're from Balmer." Happy to oblige. Archer scoots one way, and we all lean back the other way to provide them room. Even back in high school, Archer had that effect on people. He wasn't voted God's gift to women senior year for nothing. "You're so cute," she says. "What's your name again, hun? I know it's not Don Lemon." Archer laughs. "Archer Benoit." "Ah, I knew that." She wobbles away as our table erupts in laughter. "Oh, my God," Shelby squeals. "That was a great Baltimore accent," Todd says. "Balmer?" And I love how she's like, "I know you're not the black guy on CNN." Shelby laughs. "Right? Why not just ask your name?" I sip my drink. Why drag Don Lemon into it? "You would be surprised how often that happens. Sometimes they straight up ask if I'm friends with Don Lemon. I'm like, no, he lives in New York. I live in D.C. and we work for competing news channels." Todd looks at his watch, then raps the table with his knuckles. "We'd better get going. We're going to try to catch up with Chris tonight. Last chance, ladies." Chris DeGroot? Really? Chris was part of our crew in high school, but has since drifted away. According to a Washington Post profile I read, he's keeping busy churning out his Kurt Jericho Rogue CIA Agent series. But I wonder if copious amounts of scotch and a few DUIs don't also play a role. "He's at his beach house now?" I ask. "Yeah, we're going to head down there." I keep trying to get him to return my emails. Over the years, I've reached out to Chris, hoping he'd agree to let me write a profile on him for the school's alumni magazine, where I work. In high school, he, Archer, and Todd were an inseparable trio. But if we do get a correspondence going, it peters out before I can get him to commit to anything. He's up to what? Novel 15 at this point, right? "Those books are crap," says Shelby, without looking up from her glass. "And you've read them?" Archer raises an eyebrow. "What? I read books." Shelby tosses back her drink. "Anyway, I don't need to read them. I read the Amazon reviews. Too many heaving bosoms and explosions." "Heaving bosoms and explosions," Archer repeats and winks at me. "Good name for our band." I laugh. We've had a running joke about potential band names since Mr. Mooney's civics class in 10th grade, when we first decided Penal Offense would be a great name. "Forget novels," Todd says. "Apparently Netflix is making a series out of the books." "Oh, really?" I ask. My boss Jeff would go nuts for that. I can see the headline now. "Wash Prep alum takes on Hollywood." "Look at you all excited." Archer smirks, but I can actually sense an undercurrent of competition. You don't get to be a cable news star by being laid back about other people getting more attention than you do. "Well, I can't keep writing about you, Archer." I give him a wicked smile. Shelby and Todd laugh, because I do keep writing stories about Archer, and he loves it. I don't add that it's in large part because my boss is starstruck by Archer and always leaning on me to exploit my personal friendship with him. Todd stands up. "All right." He gives Shelby a long kiss on her mouth. I have to look away. Even though I know that their relationship has seen its ups and downs over the years, this display of affection stings me like lemon juice on a cut. In the wake of my recent divorce, I don't need to see someone else's marital bliss up close. Not too mature of me, but there's no denying it. Archer leans in for a friendly peck on the cheek. He's like a second brother to me. And save for one drunken and horribly awkward attempt at a hookup during college spring break in Florida, we've never been tempted to try anything romantic. "We still on for coffee Tuesday morning?" "Yep. See you in D.C. I have to interview him for the article, although I don't think there is much I don't already know about Archer. "Don't you girls get into too much trouble," Todd says, and they're off. I watch them push through the crowd that has gathered to listen to a 90s cover band that is